Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus check out our Patreon in the link down below if you want access for our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our games for today, make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Ottawa Senators vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Senators are looking to make up ground in the Atlantic Division, but I like the Blue Jackets to build off a recent win and control this game from the first period. The Blue Jackets look to build off a 4-goal game and constantly find the back of the net with Johnny Gaudreau, Jack Roslovic, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Blue Jackets, who allowed 1 goal in their recent game, also look to limit the Senators' offense with Vladislav Gavrikov, Andrew Peeke, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Joonas Korpisalo to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Blue Jackets should win the game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. Our team pick is to take the Blue Jackets money line as road underdogs. Having Joonas Korpisalo and Cam Talbot respectively in the net gives a lot of confidence in the ability to limit the amount of good looks at scoring. Looking at the last handful of games, the Blue Jackets are allowing 3.25 goals in their last 4 games, while the Senators are giving up 2.6 goals in their previous 5 games. The under has hit in 13 of the last 17 Blue Jackets games, as well as in each of the previous 5 Senators home games, so our total pick is to go with under 6.5 goals here. Washington Capitals vs Buffalo Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres have played well enough to deserve a look in the underdog role, but you also remember they've been horrible on the road dating back the last 2 seasons. The Washington Capitals are playing their best hockey of the season, and they've beaten up on the Sabres over the years. The Sabres are last in the entire NHL with a 45.3 face-off win percentage, while the Capitals are 21st in all of hockey with a 48.8 face-off win percentage. These defenses have been doing well, but there is a huge difference lately. Buffalo is giving up 3 goals in their previous 3 games, while Washington is allowing just 1.8 goals in their last 5 games. This is going to be a great game between 2 promising teams in the Eastern Conference. The Capitals look to win at home, but the Sabres look to bounce back from a rough loss and control this game from the first period. The Sabres, who average 3.91 goals per game, should find the back of the net at will with Tage Thompson, Alex Tuch, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Sabres should also limit the Capitals' offense with Rasmus Dahlin, Owen Power, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to make plenty of easy saves. The Sabres should win the game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. Our team pick is to take the Sabres money line as road underdogs. These teams throughout the season have shown the ability to take advantage of the power play, as Buffalo is 3rd in the league with a 28 power play percentage, while Washington is 17th in the NHL with a 21.9 power play percentage up to this point. Looking at the offense in the previous 4 games before these teams match up, the Sabres are averaging 3.5 goals per game, while the Capitals are scoring 5 goals per game. The over has hit in 5 of the previous 6 games played in Washington, so our total pick is to go with over 6.5 goals in this game. Florida Panthers vs Arizona Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes aren't a good team and shouldn't be backed in most spots. However, the Florida Panthers aren't playing well either and are possibly the most disappointing team in the league so far. Yes, the Panthers are terrific at home dating back to last season, but they're also burning holes in bettors' pockets. Only the Blackhawks have lost bettors more money this season than the Panthers. Florida has done well against Arizona in recent matchups. The Panthers are 7-1 in their last 10 meetings against the Yotes. Arizona has been much better at home than on the road this season. The Coyotes are 7-3-2 at home, but just 6-14-3 on the road this year. Arizona has been poor on offense this season. They rank 26th in goals per game and last in shots per game. The Coyotes scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 out of their last 9 games. The Panthers rank 13th in goals per game and 1st in shots per game. Matthew Tkachuk leads Florida with 43 points. The Coyotes have looked promising and look to pull off the upset and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. The problem is that the Panthers look to bounce back from 2 rough losses and control this game from the opening puck drop. The Panthers should find the back of the net at will against a Coyotes defense that allows 3.60 goals per game, with Matthew Tkachuk, Carter Verhaeghe, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Panthers should also limit the Coyotes' offense, which is averaging only 2.89 goals per game, with Gustav Forsling, Joshua Mahura, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky to make plenty of easy saves. The Panthers should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on their home ice. Our team pick is Panthers minus 1.5 goals. Both teams have struggled on offense recently. The Panthers scored 3 or fewer goals in 7 of the last 10 games. The Coyotes have been poor on offense this season. They rank 26th in goals per game and last in shots per game. Arizona scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 out of their last 9 games. The under has hit in 3 of the last 4 meetings, including the only matchup these two teams had this season. This will be a lower scoring game, and the under will hit. Our total pick is to take the under 6 goals.